Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. This is just a video on latest stuff that's been happening this week. Pickups that I've got from I got a new 12-inch record, a couple of new items, tools. Not really tools. I've got a new inspection light, and I've got a new strap for my grandfather's manual wind watch. Um, Also, in this video, which I'm going to start off with, was just a little feedback on watches at the airport. Now, the particular airport that I flew out of is the international one, which is not far from me, it's Birmingham Airport. And they have quite a nice watch boutique there. Their staff are really friendly. Obviously, they want to get you to buy something, so they're going to be mega friendly. And they stock fairly decent, I suppose, run of watches. Nothing extremely high end. They do all they have is like Longines, Tissot, Rado or Rado, depending on how you say it. Tag Heuer. They have Hamilton, which I was interested in, which were the watches that I was looking at more. Now, as for a duty-free saving, obviously there's no tax involved on those watches, but there's not a huge amount off of them. For instance, like the car key, like the simple car key, it was about £70, from the high street. So the high street, say the high street was £360 for the basic khaki watch. This was just 280, something like that. There wasn't a huge amount in it. Obviously, the more expensive the watch was, the more you saved. Now, what I found interesting with it was they had other watches, other Hamilton watches that I've not seen in the high street. A couple of racing ones, which I've not seen anywhere on any of the high street shops that stock or authorised dealer for Hamilton watches. There was a couple, but again, those ones were the more expensive watches. They were into the to 1500s to a couple of grand, which is not really the watches I was looking for. I was looking for a particular typical dress watch, but they never had any of those. The other brand that I was interested in was Longines. Obviously, Longines Legend Diver is one that I would love to add into my collection. And that was right. That retails in the shops around me for about 13.50. This was about 200 quid off. It was about 11.50. But once I was speaking to the ladies there, they said they might be able to do something a bit more, maybe get it closer to £1,000, which is quite surprising considering there's no duty on those. Then they can move even more. So it makes you wonder how much profit there is in the watches on the high street. Now, this particular shop didn't have Rolex or any of those sort of things. It wasn't that kind of watch shop. But there was, for not a major airport, it's quite, it does do a lot of flights. I'm not saying it's not a good airport or anything like that, but for that size of airport, that particular shop is quite good actually. If you're looking for something, fairly reasonable, it's not bad. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything I could do, and the only issue I really had was with the warranty sort of thing, and what happens if there's something wrong with it? Where do I send it? Do I send it straight back to the dealer? Straight to the manufacturer? Does it go through them? Now, that could be something that could be an issue, but it's something I didn't really ask about. I did just kind of hinted at. I think they said, "Oh, we have to arrange it." I think they said they had to arrange it. So if it was a problem with it, they would arrange it to be picked up from your house, sent off to the manufacturer, and then with how many weeks it would be returned. Blah, blah, blah. So I suppose it's not. It's not. It's not going. It's not. It's not like a deal breaker as such. But I think for me and my personal preference, I think I would probably like to buy it from the high street, where I can just take it in. So here you go. It's something wrong. It's not right. Take it in, and let them sort it. So yeah, that was pretty much what I found at the airport. It's great if you want the designer watches, which I've got no interest in. I've got no interest in those whatsoever. Loads and loads of designer watches, but again, I think that's what most people go for. Not everyone's going to go in there to get, to spend 3 or 4 grand on a watch in an airport. You might if you're in Singapore, or if you're in Dubai. That's a different different kettle of fish. The duty free in Dubai is absolutely amazing, and completely blows out of the water. So yeah, that was just my views on that particular item as such. Now, other things have happened this coming week. I got myself a new 12-inch record from a great artist, and that's Marina and the Diamonds. Fantastic, brilliant bit of music. Comes in this lovely kind of white vinyl. It's kind of slightly translucent. Really nice bit of vinyl. Also comes with a download code, so it's great. So I can download it and stick on my iPod. Even though I prefer to have music on records. It is easy. Download, put it on your iPad, go. Or iPod, go. So that's not too bad. I went into my local watch dealer and got a new strap for my grandfather's watch which was passed down to me. On the Buren, this is the one that I got, was the Hirsch 16mm called Rainbow. I don't know if you can see it, but it's absolutely lovely, really in keeping with the watch. Gold tone buckle on top there. Really, because obviously this is a 9 karat gold watch. 17 dual manual one, so really nice. It was from my grandfather. It was 1964, but the strap that was on there was actually really badly deteriorated. Even the buckle was really tarnished and stuff. So I thought it was about time that I'd done the watch some justice and got a new strap, which I have now, and it's really nice. It feels really good. Wears lovely, but again, it's a small watch. It's a very small gentleman's watch. I'll go into more detail of that on another video. Also, got myself a new inspection light. Wow, yeah, it's not the great. Yeah, I get excited about things like this. I love tools. In my trade, I like having all the latest kind of gadgety tools and stuff like that. But I got myself a new inspection light. Where is it? It's just here. This is the CK Tools. It's got 8 LEDs, inspection lights, very bright, but it's actually fantastic. A good thing is I can stick in my pocket and actually come like that, so I don't have to let my hands free when I'm inside a panel, which is brilliant. But yeah, it takes free AAA batteries, but it's mega bright. I would recommend this to anyone, really. It's fantastic, and it's only a few quid as well, which is not bad. What else has happened? Well, I went to today actually. I went to a shopping centre not far from me, and I went to my local Amiga authorised dealer. There is an authorised dealer in town, but I decided to go to a bigger authorised dealer. and I was going through the watches. I was looking at the new coaxial moon watch, and I was looking at the dark side of the moon, and obviously the new Seamaster, and just having a look at the new range of Omega watches, because you know, it's a watch that I had. I had the, you know, the Man on the Moon watch. Mine was dated from 1986, and I sold it, and it's something I've always regret selling. I really regret selling that watch, because it was a lovely kind of vintage patinaed, you know, that kind of feel to it. It was really, really nice. And again, it was just one of these watches you could do anything with. You know, it was fantastic. Loved the manual. I loved the manual wind. You know, the clicking of it on the manual wind, and you know, it's something I really miss. And then I do kick myself nearly every day about selling the watch. So anyway, when I was there, I tried and I was on. I had a good chat with the Omega person. They were one of the people in the shop who obviously sell the watches and stuff, and having a good chat about watches and all that sort of thing. And you know, you know, the watch was, I think, £3,200. He said we can get that. You know, you get a couple of £100 off that, possibly maybe a little bit more if the deal could be done. You know, and they seemed very seemed very open to actually make a deal, which was nice. You know, considering some of the shops you go to, and they're just like, no, sorry, there's no budging at all. There's nothing you can do. Excuse me, just get a drink of tea. But it's just sorted, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm wearing the. Yeah. So today's wear is the Omega, is the Rolex. It's a Rolex Explorer 2. Again, a lovely watch. So yeah, they were really open, really nice, friendly. You know, discussing about watches, and you know, general chat, and it was really nice. And you could see that he was an enthusiast as well as myself over watches, and the whole thing. And actually, we started talking about Houdinki. It was quite funny because we usually watched the latest one as well. And then at the end of that, you know, before I was walking out, he came over to me and gave me the latest Lifetime Omega book, which is quite nice. It's got a lot of interesting stories I'm going to read. It's got a whole thing on, you know, the moon landing and all that as well. So that's going to be great. I can't wait. So yeah, maybe we even discussed possible maybe a trade a couple of my watches in for to get an Omega. Whilst I was there, also tried on a few Breitlands, which again, you know, the Breitlands, yeah, they're fair enough. They're nice watches, but they're just too big for me. You know, I think I prefer the old. I think I definitely prefer the older, the old diver ones to the new ones, like the one what Archie's got at the moment. You know, that was it Avenger or whatever it is? Yeah, one of those. They're just way too big for my wrists, and they just don't look right as well. And now I have one, and it just never really fitted into my collection. So you know, I sold it. I had the GMT version as well, but it wasn't for me. So, but yeah. You know, it was really good in discussion. The only thing that dragged me away was my wife, obviously. My wife saying, "Oh, we've got to go now because we're going to get something to eat." You know, I could have stayed there for ages chatting with the guys about watches. It was really nice. It was really nice. So, but yeah, I think that's pretty much the week so far, because we've still got Saturday and Sunday. But you never know what happens. Got a few more bits and bobs coming in. I may possibly also order a couple of straps from the Houdinki website, because they've got a couple of nice straps on there, which I may invest in for a couple of my other watches. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any comments, please leave them below. I'm going to do what everyone else does. thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Not that, not of course, if you find this boring then don't subscribe. But anyway, nice to chat to you, and I'll see you all guys, well, talk to you all guys and girls later.